Here's how I turn Facebook posts into a full lead capture and complete follow-up system. In part 1, I showed you how the fitness coaching lead magnet can be delivered through Facebook automation, where the leads receive the PDF file through email or SMS. Now in part 2, I'm showing you a different entry point. A Facebook post that sends people to a landing page where they fill out a form and instantly get access to the 7-day reset PDF file. This is basically a lead journey that starts from Facebook. Someone sees the post, gets interested in the 7-day fitness reset, and clicks the links to visit the landing page. So this skips the Facebook as the traffic source, but the actual lead captures happens on the funnel page. This funnel works because it follows a simple conversion path: problem, solution, free value, form fill out, PDF delivery, nurture, and booking opportunity. Once the lead fill out the form, they are added into the CRM and redirected to the Google Drive PDF, where they can instantly read or download the file. Now let's go to workflow. This automation composed of 5 interconnected workflow systems. The first workflow starts when the form is submitted. It captures the leads, applies the correct tag, then they will receive a delivery confirmation via email. So basically, it's a thank you email that contains a link going to the PDF file, serve as their backup. The leads will then being added to pipeline and the nurture sequence started. In this particular workflow, let's disregard this condition and these branches. Later, on the other workflow, we will tackle all about this. Before we move on to the next workflow, let's check out the email sequence first. So let's open the day 1. So as you can see here, this is an HTML customized built email campaign where the leads can reply to this email and view it in browser. Same goes with the day 2 email, but the difference is the lead has now an opportunity to book a call. Then the sequence will continue and so on. Now, how important this email nurture sequence is? It is vital because it converts 96% of yearly stage website visitors who aren't ready to buy yet into a loyal paying customer by building trust and staying top of mind. That's how important this workflow is. Now let's move on to the next workflow. This is what I called a lead engagement or a lead replied workflow. So there's 2 triggers here, both customer replied trigger. The first trigger is the specific email message, and then the second trigger is a customized response from our leads. The leads will then tag as lead replied, then they will move to the next pipeline stage, and then a condition will be executed. If they replied following the specific wording or the specific message, then we'll receive a pre-built email message containing a link to our booking calendar. Now, if they send a custom reply, that means personal reply is necessary, and an assigned user will evaluate their reply. Also, a team will be notified via Slack, and then the leads will receive an email telling one of the team is currently reviewing their message. This is now the third workflow, so we will not dig deeper into this. What this means is that after the assignee completed the customized response to the lead, they will then have to move the card to the next pipeline stage, and then the workflow will evaluate how the leads will respond. Now, if the leads book a call from the nurture email, they will be moved to appointment workflow, which is here. The system sends confirmation, reminders, and updates the lead status. Now, if someone cancels or misses the appointment, the system follow-ups with them and gives them another chance to reschedule instead of letting the lead go cold. So that's the last workflow all about. Now let's do the recap. So the full part 2 journey is the lead sees the Facebook post, click the landing page, fills out the form, gets instant access to the PDF, enter the 7 days nurture sequence, and can either reply, type reset, or book a call. Now let's see how this full automation really works. I see this Facebook post and it caught my interest. It says free access and I click the link. I will then redirected to the landing page. I scroll a bit to check what this page all about. And then I click the button here where it says get my free 7-day plan, and then a form will pop up. I'll put my contact information here, including my email. Then I will be redirected to the PDF file. So it's great, instant access. I can then download this to my computer. Then when I check my email, I will receive a thank you email. Thank you for requesting the fit reset guide, blah blah blah. Then it contains a link going to the same PDF file. So this will serve as my backup access. Then let's assume that it's been a day since I received the first email or the thank you email. So the first nurture email will be delivered saying blah 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 blah, and as you can see, this is a well customized email. It includes graphics and images and it looks very awesome. I read it and just ignore it And then the next day, I received another email. So I started following the guide and it looks valuable to me. Now, I wanted to engage or send a reply. So let's reply. I'll do the custom reply saying, hey, blah, 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 blah. Let's check out the opportunity. So from nurture started, the cards move on to lead engage. So the assignee have to evaluate the message and respond personally. So let me send blah 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 blah. Let's assume that I'm the assignee. I'll have to manually move the card to the next pipeline stage, which is responded to custom reply. So again, I'm the leads now and I received the response from Fitness Reset Coaching and then I completely ignore it. After a day, I receive a follow-up response. I still didn't send a reply. So the next day, the lead will be brought back to the first workflow, which is the nurturing stage, and will continue with the nurture where he left. But the leads will be skipped from the nurture email that they already received. So that is the purpose of this condition and this tag every after nurture email sent. So basically this system is evaluating the customers or the leads journey, when they were engaged, what nurture email they last received, what nurture email they have to go back, and what nurture email they have to receive. I hope you get the logic. So they will continue the nurture sequence until they engage and book a call. Let's try another sample. I fill out the form. I received the thank you email. I received the first and second day email. And on the third day, I decided to book a call. So appointment is confirmed. I'll be then moved to this pipeline stage where it says call book. I will receive an appointment confirmation email. Then I will receive a reminder 1 day before the appointment. And I will receive another reminder 1 hour before the appointment. So this can be customized, depend on your preference, whether you want the leads to receive like 3 or more reminders before the appointment. So after I join the call, I will be moved from call book to sales call completed. And then the coaches or the business owner will determine whether it's a won or loss, new client or long-term nurture. What's the main key takeaway here? So for the business owner, leads do not convert just because they filled out a form. They convert when there's a follow-up system that keeps the conversation going. This nurture helps the business stay in the front of the lead, build trust, and guide them towards booking a call without needing to manually chase every person. That is what turns a simple PDF download into a real business opportunity.